Hello, this is Karl-James Langford for channel 01 to 1975. It's a Thursday. A bit humbling and recollecting and thoughtful in my video diary tonight. Probably the next 3 days will be. Just like to say, on this day, the 20th of November, I'd like to thank Jake and Owen for continuing to watch, and for Jake and Owen as well at the same time. Don't worry about getting the production done tomorrow, next week. Just take your time with OJ Productions, just getting the work done. It's probably better to take time getting something polished and perfect than not taking any time and not getting it polished and perfect. And for Louis, hopefully the video diary yesterday wasn't too over the top. I was very tired when I did it, looking at your production, and I think very much that filming is brilliant, but probably let the actor act a little bit more, and to sort of take note of things, and obviously you've done that. Great production, and be good to work for you when you're out there needing a budding actor like me to give you a hand, in front of the camera. Not actually behind the camera, but in front of it. That's what I do is act. And again, two other issues. There was two of you out there sort of toing and throwing about liking and disliking my videos, and my son Owen's right. Who gives a stuff? The main thing is actually getting the work out there, and he's right. The point is, if somebody's out there deliberately disliking your stuff because they've got some kind of vendetta about you, it's not really nice. One point of view is that human interest that Jake and I and his mum as producer for it some months back. I really liked human interest. I've used it, and it's got me some professional acting work as well this year, which is great. And there's there's 600 views on it now, which is absolutely brilliant, by Caroline Duffy. And I know this like and dislike thing's a bit quirky in my head. We had like 12 likes for like 2 months, and then suddenly somebody went in and did a dislike. What's all that about? You know, up until that point, you feel that everybody likes it, and somebody puts a dislike up there, and you're thinking, well, is this somebody being silly? There's just no need for it. And the other thing as well is, get the dislike and like thing out of the head. If you're going to say something, then say it and be positive. If you're going to say something negative, don't say it at all and just keep your mouth closed. That's what I feel. And that leads me on to today. And today I've been on set of a production that was on last year for 6 days I think, and that's when I realised in November last year that I should go into acting as a career and a profession, which I'd been thinking about the previous August, and I was just costume dressing Tuesday and today Thursday on set in Port Talbot. A really big production, £80 million budget. I'm not going to say what it is because it's not out yet, and professional discretion, I'm not going to. I'm not going to go out there saying I've been on this and that. It's just silly stuff. Just talking about the acting, that's what I'm doing these video logs for. It's not a brag or a boast thing. And yeah, early bird catches the worm. Got on set today, and I first to get the breakfast. And out of the all the sort of supporting actors today, and out of the oh god, I think it was 11 or 12 of us, it was myself because I was early, and then another actor, and guess what, nobody else had a breakfast because they didn't get it right on the call sheets, and a few of them were disappointed. I felt really bloated after I'd eaten my breakfast, and only one other, everybody else didn't have the breakfast because they didn't give instructions, which was a shame. Another thing as well is we were sitting around for a lot of the day, and nobody told us that we could have where the teas and coffees thing was. Everybody was paying for the teas and coffees, and suddenly around the corner there was the free teas and coffees because of the awkward way the production was going. Everything else was highly professional as well, but it was just unfortunate that treatment was a bit lacking today on that score. But that said, that's the negatives out of the way. It was brilliant being there because I bumped into Ella on set, and we talked and chatted, and it was really good having her company. Remind us of last year. There was only a small group of us actually. 4 townsfolk, 2 dying soldiers, 3 slaves. I was one of the slaves, a freed slave. And then there was the main actors from the production, about 6 of them, but they were elsewhere. And it was exciting being there. And when we actually got onto set, every minute of the past year waiting to be on this production was worth it. The layout of where we were, it was a church, inside a church in Port Talbot. Can't give too much away, can't give locational information away or anything, but it's inside this church, could be any church, and it was done out like something that was really special for me to act in. And on that point I can't give any more detail because I've signed a contract, but the atmosphere was wonderful. Just the little bits we did in the background was really great, and can't give away any spoilers, but it was just the reality that even though I've come on as an actor very much this year, this time last year I was just doing extra stuff, and this year I've been doing a lot of acting. But as I said to you yesterday, I was doing on this wonderful Thursday a supporting actor piece, which in other words was an extra. It was the only extra piece I wanted to do all day, and there I was, and I was so pleased because it sort of joined me back to where I was, what I've become, and drawing you and rooting you to the place that, yeah, this is where I really felt a year ago, and I needed to feel that, so I don't get too big for my boots, and I don't get too starstruck by some of the stuff I've been doing, which is great. I needed to feel that, I needed to sense that, I needed to know that, and I needed to know my place as well. Again, food was great there as well. And one thing, on the way back, I was talking to one of the other actors, and she gave me a compliment, a genuine compliment, and she said that that what I was doing was real, and I was a really good actor. And for the brief moments she saw me actually on set, it made me realise that that's what was being said to me a year ago, and it came full circle. And I should be very happy with that. She said it a few times. No, she wasn't a woman that fancied me or anything, but well, I shouldn't be saying that anyway, but it was great to feel that and hear it. And then I came back on the train with a woman called Elizabeth, who has actually been an actor on Sherlock. If you're watching this, Ella, it was great to speak to her and hear about her experience. She was the same as me today, probably wanting to do this piece. She's done professional work as an actor, and she just wanted to do this today like me, so it was great. So it made me feel rooted and grounded. And then I got back, and that was the day basically, and I'm thankful for that day. I spoke to Ella on the phone afterwards. She said, oh, wouldn't it be great to do another one of these productions before it stops filming on the 17th of December? And I simply said, I don't need to, because I've done it. I don't want to be too greedy. I was happy with that, happy being in the moment. And thank you everybody for watching these videos, and looking forward to doing tomorrow's. As I'm recording this in the day that tomorrow has come, i.e. Friday, I know that that's going to be interesting for you all as well. But anyway, I'd just like to close today by repeating this, that life isn't short. It's a very long life if you fill it with as much energy and love and creativity as you possibly can. So it's a long life. And how do I know that? Because people in their 90s tell me that, and you can know it. It's not a short life at all. And the only certainty people say is death. Crap. The only certainty is life and living it and being alive and feeling life and knowing that life is worthwhile and everything around you is absolutely wonderful. So this is my video log for today, and I really appreciate everybody watching, and keep on watching this channel and subscribe as well. Thank you very much.